I can call him back. Why not?
On the document, wasn't there a deed that put both of them on?
No, when we looked, it just has Cheryl.
Do we have her number?
I'll call back. Watch.
That's what we.
Here we go. No, he won't. That's okay. I'll leave a voicemail.
Slide Island every day.
No.
Thanks for calling James Kahey. Please leave a message. I'll call you back as soon as possible. Thanks a lot.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey James, this is Ryan. We just spoke. You know what? I was wrong. I actually looked up the information again, and you're right. It's actually not in your name anymore. It's in Cheryl's name. You wouldn't happen to have her phone number, would you? Go ahead and give me a call back or text me 530-755-7552. I'm looking to give you guys some money for this house. I am interested in buying it before it goes to auction with the bank. Thanks. All right, there we go.
I like that way he said, could you tore that wall down, say, hey, you're right. That no one's gonna want to say.
One thing I noticed about Ryan, he's so good at moving just with whatever is, like both when he's talking to
Like
sellers
water.
and buyers, yeah, just like water, and just with obstacles that come up, it's like nothing even just phases him. He's just like, okay, that's the new reality. I'm moving with that now.
That's right, guys. Shoot him a text.
Yeah.
Hey James, this is Ryan, period. We just spoke a minute ago, period. I just double-checked my records, and you are right, period. You are no longer on title, period. You wouldn't happen to have Cheryl's number, would you? Question mark? Smiley face. Let's see what he says. F off, you loser.
It's better, right now it's a no. Unless you ask.
So, what about this grant deed that says, that gives joint tenancy to both? I, James Kahey, an unmarried man, hereby remise releasing grant to James Kahey, an unmarried man, and Cheryl Vester, an unmarried woman, as joint tenants.
That's the 13,500 thing, right?
Yep.
So maybe there's one that hasn't been filed.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, just gotta be a quick deed.
Quick claim.
Her name is the one that's on it.
Yep.
Somewhere there's something.
Check you out, man.
There's something.
Getting a firm grasp on it all.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, so somewhere there's a piece of paper floating around.
All right, let's do one more, guys. So, I know I told you, I got all excited. We're going to go to lunch.
No, this is good.
Yes, absolutely.
So, I don't know who this guy is, but he texted me this morning. And since we're calling people, might as well call this guy.
It kind of feels like, me being in my office at home is what I do.
Yeah.
Chases stuff. It's nice to have you all around.
So it says, hi, Ryan, I got your email. We may consider a rent-to-own arrangement on our house in Clipper Mills. Let me know what you propose. We are firm on our price at $190, however, Larry Buck. Okay, guys, I don't have a clue who this guy is. My VA, I told her what I needed to do, so she goes after Craigslist and FSBO, for sale by owner, stuff like that. So she sent emails to people like, hey, would you interested in doing it in a for rent-to-own kind of thing? So apparently this guy is, and he wants his price.
This is probably Craigslist.
Probably is. I have no idea. My VA hasn't sent me my update yet on what it was,
But
but
he also said however. So there, obviously he's
No,
not
he's
100% firm.
No, he wants to sell it. He wants his price, though.
I'll give him his price. That's fine.
However
Be
what?
firm on terms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was- He meant that however after the
How-
statement, not
yeah.
before the statement.
So I don't know what the house is. I don't know anything, so I'm not going to call this guy back. Because then I'll be like, well, didn't you send me the email? Did you see the house? I'm going to go do some research. So after lunch, we'll go try to find out what this house is at.
Awesome, dude. I love how you got that lead-off automation. That is sweet, sweet, sweet.
Yep. Oh, I wanted to talk to you about something, actually. Oh, yeah. So check this out, guys. So when you're dealing with a property that you're going to be doing a foreclosure defense on, what was that guy's reaction? Do y'all remember?
Pretty defensive.
He's pretty defensive, right?
I don't want him.
So he wasn't going to do it. When you're doing a foreclosure defense, you actually have to have the person who has the debt in their name on board as the party. If he's like, no, I don't want anything to do with it, all right, cool, man, thanks. Like you tried like to maneuver, but the guy says, no, I don't want anything to do with it, don't pursue it. You can't do anything. You can't be a party to a lawsuit if you're not the party that's involved with the debt. That make sense? So this particular guy was like, no, I'm good, don't want it. Also, he had discharged his debt obligation in a bankruptcy. So now if all of a sudden he decides like, oh, forget that bankruptcy, I'm going to go ahead and now file a lawsuit against my lender, that debt that he discharged could now come back on him. Because part of the bankruptcy proceedings is like, look, I've surrendered this property. But now if you're fighting the bank on it to defend this foreclosure, you haven't surrendered it. And now what are you fighting if you surrender the property? So you got to be careful when you're coming into situations like that. If someone says, look, I discharged my obligation of the debt or I've gotten rid of the debt in a bankruptcy, it's best just to let it lie. If they haven't done that, yeah, engage them in that opportunity. So
But you can still take over the debt.
you can buy the property from him. You're just not going to defend it. Because if you're defending it,
That one strategy.
yeah, that's just, I would take the foreclosure defense completely out of the equation at that point.
Since that one was 54,000.
To bring it current, yeah,
We're not gonna.
not even going to try it.
Is there 10%
Exactly.
there?
Exactly right. So this is me. I wrote to the guy, hey, James, this is Ryan, blah, blah, blah. It says, I double-checked my records. You were right. You are no longer on title. You wouldn't happen to have Cheryl's number, would you? She's with me now and does not accept your call. She is not on title. The bank is. Do not call me again, please. So then I wrote back, not a problem. Thanks for letting me know you're not interested. Take care. Left it at that. That's it. All you got to do. Nothing more than that.
That's when to walk away.
I walked away.
Occasionally they'll call you back, yeah?
No, this guy I doubt. What is he going to do? In his mind, the bank owns the property.
Yeah.
Now, I could have wrong information. Maybe the bank does own the property, and I'm just here because the title information is outdated. Do you guys remember what the auction date was on that property?
And that's when I called up the trustee and gave him the number and find out if it's been taken care of or if
I
it's.
think it was July 17th or something?
I thought originally it was February, then it got postponed to August.
A lot of times you'll find out that people, as soon as they move out, they think the bank owns it, and you can't convince them otherwise.
True.
Yeah, I run into
Could you
that
put
so
a
many
link
times.
in your text to information?
Public information.
Well,
Um,
you sent to him and you said, just in case I realize you're not interested, cool, here's a link.
To give him some information.
Give him some additional information on the process.
You might need to check this out.
No, I mean, if I feel there's an opportunity for me to do something, yeah, I have done that. I've screenshotted this notice of default and sent it to the person. I mean, this notice of default was just filed in May, so this isn't gonna be off the auction block until
June
6
5.
months.
Yeah.
No, 6 months from that. So in another 3 months.
5/2.
August 8/2, so 9/2, September sometime is when you're gonna see this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he called me back and I just was like, oh, you know what? Should tell you guys about this.